Okay, we are tuned into the Ring interviews with myself, Big Play Ray, and my special guest,
Yo, what it do? It's your favorite Virgo that's 5'2" and fine 2 blue gangster.
Bleu, by the way.
Please.
If you're looking for her, it should be on the screen as well.
Yes.
So go check her out. Matter of fact, while we're at it, go ahead and tell the people right now at the beginning where they can find you.
You can find me on all platforms at Bleugangsta, Bleugangsta. You just gotta spell it right. Bleugangsta.
Right. And that's important. I like to do that at the beginning because you're going to have a lot of people that's going to watch the first 2 minutes,
Right.
5, 10 minutes. Everybody don't make it to the end, so I want you to shout yourself out at the beginning.
Bet.
So before I get into a few little questions, tell me who is Bleugangsta?
Bleugangsta, I am beautiful living every day until God answers and God steps to accomplishment. Bleugangsta, but I am an artist, a jack of all trades. I sing, I dance, I rap, videographer, photography, all of that. I do shirts. So I'm what you need me to be.
Okay, jack of all trades.
Yes.
Shirts.
Yes.
I ain't know you dance. I seen a little bit of everything you said except the shirts and the dancing.
I'm known for my dancing in my hometown. So yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to get into that. I'm gonna have to see some footage of that.
I got
So I'm gonna go ahead and get into these questions. I don't want to keep you too long. We here for a good time, not a what? Not a long time. Okay. So getting right into it. How many albums have you released, and which is your favorite?
um
Give or take. You don't have to be
four
that exact.
four albums, and you said what's my favorite?
Out of those.
All of them. I ain't got no favorite, but honestly, I have to shout out my latest one. It's called New Chapter. I dropped it May 31st, so
Okay, y'all check that
14
out.
tracks. So right there, that's what I'm riding on right now.
Okay. Do you have a favorite song?
I don't, and I really don't like when people say that because
I know it's
I
tough.
love everything
Thing
I
that you
do.
drop.
So if I had to pick anything right now, it'll definitely be it'll be Win, and that's off the new album. It'll be Win because it's definitely like my winning season. I'd say.
Is that something that's relatable to you right now in your current?
Definitely relatable.
Okay.
Definitely relatable.
Okay, so that's probably why it's the favorite right now.
Yeah.
Next month it probably be something else.
Probably.
If you could collab with any artist, dead or alive,
I like that question because I'm glad you said dead or alive.
would
Michael
it be?
Jackson.
Okay,
Michael Jackson.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nobody but Michael Jackson. And alive, Missy Elliott.
Ooh, why Michael?
Well, it's on my side. He's one of my favorite artists. Like I'm really a diehard fan for MJ. Like
Okay.
he's very inspirational. So definitely him. And I love everything he do. And Missy Elliott because there's nobody like a Missy Elliott.
Okay, MJ or Prince?
MJ. I'm arguing that down. MJ. I don't care what y'all say. Prince played all his instrument. Good job, but ain't nobody as bad as Michael.
Okay, I don't even mention that part because you said MJ, and then recently I had a conversation elsewhere, and they were like MJ or Prince, and that was a
They always put them two together,
They
but it's
do,
always
they
gonna
do.
be MJ for me.
okay. So you mentioned "Win,"
Mm-hmm.
and funny, I have that as a question. In your song "Win," you said you didn't expect to have to overcome the things that you did.
Yeah.
Talk about some of those things and how you overcame it.
Depression. People that say they my supporters, but really not my supporters. And I honestly had to learn to just focus on me and push me more, promote me more, in order for the people to want to be or want to know who Bleugangsta is. So honestly, I had to stop looking at mainstream and honestly lock in on what me and my sound and my look like for me.
I like that. That make a lot of sense. So I also noticed.
Boy, the Get Up.
Yeah,
What about the Get Up?
I noticed you in the fashion, y'all.
I am. My wife got
But
me into it.
I was just and see that was the question I wanted to know. Is that just who you are as a person? Was that intentional as an artist, as a creative?
Coming up. Honestly, I will always say I had my own style,
Mm-hmm.
but as I got into the music, I know that people look for a certain look, and if it doesn't match your sound or you don't have a look with your sound, people not gonna pay no attention. So when I met my wife, she put me on that game. So honestly, she really got me more hip to the clothes and the shoes. So yeah,
Shout out to the wife.
Shout out to my wife.
It wasn't a question, but I know you said something on your social media about her being like a fashion designer or what is it
Yes.
when stylist. That's the word,
Stylist, man.
stylist.
Get at my wife. Get
Yeah,
at
go
my
ahead and
wife.
shout her
Get
out right
at my
quick.
wife, Bianca, man. She definitely can style you up. She loves to shop, so hit her up and we'll link and we'll make something happen for y'all.
All right, and the way you hit up the wife is you reach
Me,
out to her.
because she really don't have no social media, so me.
So in your video, Real Gangsta,
Come on,
you
talk
know,
about it.
it's good when she got the laugh, but I ain't even got the whole question out.
Good. I knew that song was gonna come up somewhere. Go ahead.
So when I first saw the title,
Mhm.
I was like, okay, her name Bleugangsta, so she must be talking about how she a real gangster.
Mhm.
And I know you, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
Or should I say, I know of you,
Mhm.
and we've been in the same space a couple of times, but I don't know you.
Right.
And I'm trying to get to know you more right now. So I was like, okay, let me see what this is about. And it was not what I thought it was going to be. And I'm glad because I didn't want you to come off as, oh, I'm a real gangster.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us what it's about.
So the song "Real Gangsta" is based off a true story of a barber, a well-known barber in Atlanta, who was supposed to cut my hair for my 1-year anniversary last year in December. They made a house call. They cut my hair. The next morning, let's just say the cut was horrible. Like they tried to hide it with enhancement spray, all of that. I tried to handle it privately, but I got ignored. So when I got ignored, I just said, I'm just gonna give it to the internet. I didn't post the person name or anything. I just post the situation, the haircut, the finished results, the text message and all of that. And everybody ate that up. And the barber really was trying to like be violent with it and try to come at me sideways when I really just wanted you to own up to your
What you
mistake.
did.
If give me a refund, if I deserve the refund and leave it at that. But the way he was coming at me, it was like, nigga, you trying to threaten me now? You really gangster? And then somebody was like, don't fight, don't do all of that. Just put it in your music. So literally like a month later, that song.
So when this barber responded to you, did he respond privately or publicly?
Man, that barber responded on the internet and referred to me as Sid the Kid from Ice Age. After that, I just knew it was gonna go left because I was like, "Oh, you not handling things professionally, like we talked outside. It's about a business, so if you not handling it business wise, I'm gonna let the people handle it."
And like you said, so we had just discussed, it's a lot of people doing business. They're business owners, but they're not businessmen or businesswomen.
There you go.
And that really annoys me because you accept our money and you say, we're going to deliver this product within this time. That day comes and either the haircut is jacked up or the physical product is not available. And we're business owners as well.
Right.
We are the business ourselves. We are our franchise.
Yeah.
So if you're not looking the part or you don't have the physical product to go along with it, I'm gonna just say this: if you promise somebody something as a business owner or not, just hold up to that. And if you can't, me personally, I respect it if you say, "Hey,
communicate.
I know you was expecting this on this day, and don't wait till the day of and the time of. Hit me before and be like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I apologize. Blah blah blah. Y'all know how it go.
Right.
So y'all do better on that,
please, especially men.
I wasn't gonna go there.
I'm gonna go there.
But like she said, let's do better on that.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned your wife. So how do you identify?
I'm a lesbian, a married lesbian.
Do you consider yourself like stud, no label?
I don't do all those labels. I'm just Blue, who loves women, who loves my wife. That's just it. Like I dress how I dress because I'm comfortable. I'm not trying to be no man. It's just me.
We get that a lot. Oh, you think you a man? You want to be a man?
That's an insecure man response when they see masculine presenting women like us. Like I'm not a man. I don't want to be a stud. When people call me a stud, I have to address them and correct them. No, I'm not a stud. I'm just Blue.
And that's why it's good to ask. Now y'all know because I didn't know. I mean, it never occurred to me, but like you said, the dress code is very neutral.
Yeah,
it's clearly not feminine, but like you said, it's not a label thing. It's just who you are and who you're comfortable with being.
Definitely.
But let me ask you this: being in the alphabet crew. LGBTQIA
love it.
plus for those who don't know. Cause see, I'm a little old school, so back when I first realized that's what I was, it was just the LGBT.
Mm-hmm.
Then it became the LGBTQ,
Mm-hmm.
then the QIA, and
Oh,
now
too
the
much,
plus.
too
And it's like,
much.
you know what? Pick your letter out the alphabet. We love you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, do you feel like that has hindered your growth as an artist, or do you feel like it's helped supported you as an artist?
Being a part of the alphabet crew,
Yeah.
I don't think it make or break me.
Okay.
And I feel like if people judge me based off of that, that's something wrong with them. Because my preference has nothing to do with
Do
my
it.
music and what I'm
Mhm.
doing and what I'm trying to achieve in life. So
And
yeah,
it's not like your music is based on that.
it's definitely
Like you
not.
have plethora of songs
Yeah,
that have nothing to do.
with sexuality,
Right.
definitely.
Right. So that's kind of, I like to touch on that with people because I know there, and I understand why the other communities don't really, how can I say, want to hold on or want to reach out or want to even be bothered. The same way I don't want to be bothered with some of these black-owned businesses. They don't want to be bothered with us.
Right.
But that's because there's some of us who just do too much. Some of them really do too much.
We do.
But that's in any facet, whether you're black, white, or in between. There's somebody who do too much, or someone who's the ignorant one, or someone who's. So if we stop just classifying a whole community
Right.
for what that
One
selective
person
few,
did, yeah.
like we got to stop that all the way around. Let's see what I got next. Oh man, I almost forgot I had this question.
Oh, let's see, Ray.
So while we talking about the alphabet crew, we have a reputation, and I'm not saying we as in you and I mean
Right.
the whole alphabet crew of, the lesbians moving too quickly. You mean, you always
The
see-
U-Haul, the
Yeah,
U-Haul
the
relationship.
Hey, cameraman, you're gonna have to put a little U-Haul across the bottom
Yes,
right here. So they always say we move too quick. And you said you're married. So how long were you dating your wife before she became your wife?
Y'all really want to know?
Yep.
Oh, we were dating for a year before she became my wife.
Okay.
We've been married almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in December.
And how long were y'all together before y'all moved in under the same roof?
A year.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely better than the 3 days y'all be talking
She
about.
tried to get me earlier, but I was standoffish because of where I was coming from at that time when I met her. But she tried to do that U-Haul lesbian stuff to me.
Oh, she gonna get you for that
It's
one.
okay because she got me for life now. So.
For sure. But how did you know she was the one? You're talking marriage, like you said, that's for life.
How I knew she was the one was she challenged me. I'm not saying that my other past relationship didn't challenge me, but it was the tough questions that she would ask me. She asked about finance. She asked about my school debt. She wanted to know how do I pay my bills. She asked the important adult questions in my life. So I was like, oh yeah, she a real woman.
Yeah, like that's longevity right
man,
there.
what?
We going all the way with
I needed
that.
a real one.
I think I got a tough question.
Oh, I'm ready for your tough question, Vidal.
It might not be tough. It might not be tough, but I see other people go through this, so I'm gonna ask. Y'all don't have children, do you?
No, we do not.
Okay, so hypothetically, there's children involved in this scenario. Okay.
Hypothetically, wife. Okay, go ahead.
Who comes first, the mother, the wife, or the child?
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Oh man. I mean, I'm big on kids. I love kids. And I love my wife. This is hypothetically because she really don't want to have kids right now, and it's okay. But I say kids go first. Kids and then my wife. Take care of the kids first.
1, 2, and 3: kids, wife, mother.
Ooh, shoot.
That's what you just told me.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. Because once you get married, I feel like your mom already got her own life. So you're focused on your wife. And then when you have your kids come first, and then your wife, and then your mom, and, the rest of the family members that you want to see about.
That's a good order, especially in perspective of the mother or parents in general.
Right.
Because some people are raised with their father.
Mm-hmm.
But a little piece of advice.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Go ahead.
Okay. I done lived just a few more years. Saying the kids come first, just make sure that's situational. Because what happens is, I see a lot of people, mostly single mothers, but I see a lot of women, they prioritize the kids first in everything.
And forget the husband.
Yeah, and then your husband or your wife, your spouse, or anybody for that matter, is left hanging in situations where they should have been first. And that's how you lose that person.
I respect
So
it.
your children at some point have to grow up and move out the house and live their own life. Now you stuck by yourself miserable because you done ran everybody off by putting the child first, who's now
Facts.
gone and doing what they want to do.
Facts.
So just keep that in mind
I
as
got
you
I
moving
got
along. So I think you've accomplished a lot of great things
Mhm.
with you're dropping these tracks back to back. You got a video for just about everyone, and I'm sure the ones that don't exist are on the way.
They on the way.
So far this year, what would you say has been your greatest accomplishment personally and professionally?
Personally, I would just say like not letting my past trauma or my pain dictate how I move. Music wise and business wise, just learning new stuff, like picking up the camera and being able to be my own videographer and have my own intake on what I want my product to look like, and not have to wait on somebody to deliver that, finished result. So I would definitely say that.
And you just kind of answered one of the other questions because I was going to ask, I think, when did you pick up the camera and why? And you just answered that question. It gives you the freedom.
Right. I picked up that camera maybe last year. Yep, I picked up the camera last year around Mellow Winterfest. That's when I first picked up the camera. And since then, it's just been, I learn as I go, really.
Yeah, I mean, if anything you want to know is out here on this internet, man. Whether it's YouTube, Google, TikTok.
Google my best friend. Google and TikTok is my best
Google
friend.
and TikTok. Yeah, those are some really good aspects to search things and learn. So help me know and understand who you are outside of being an artist.
Outside of being an artist, I am a registered behavior therapist. I work one-on-one with kids with autism, so I help them learn everyday life skills. Um, I'm a people's person, I guess I could say, family oriented, shall I say. So I'm very looking out for my family. I'm always trying to give a helping hand somewhere. But like I said, outside of my own music, I try to help everybody else. So if I have a music friend that need a video done or a photo shoot,
You can pull up.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I believe in you just as much as you believe in me. But even if it's not that, one way, two-way street, I still believe in you, and I'm not gonna gatekeep on anything that I know. So I help. So that's just me, just a people person.
I have some experience in that as well. It seems like we have more in common than you would have thought because I love photography.
Yeah.
I'm not that much into videography,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can pick up a camera and shoot photography, you can shoot videography.
Pretty much.
And I'll just pick up a thing and I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the behavioral, I've worked in crisis units.
Me too.
That was probably the toughest emotionally. I think that's the toughest job I ever had to do because we had the child unit and the adult unit. Our child unit started, you had to be 5 years old to be enrolled.
Mm-hmm.
And to finally have a 5-year-old come in, like, it was already difficult. But to have that.
See a 5-year-old being
like
crisis.
at 5, and, I can't say here, of course, but I knew her story and why. It broke me. Like, I used to let this little girl beat me up because, go ahead, baby, let it out.
That's me at work. That's me at my 9 to 5. I'm very sensitive with my
She
clients.
tore my little shin and my little kneecap up, and I let her do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that says a lot about who you are as a person because that takes a certain level of patience and heart.
Definitely.
And it shows you have a heart for people.
I do.
And you kind of mentioned this too, but I want to get a little deeper into it. Jack of all trades. So you mentioned the singing, the dancing, the rapping.
Videography,
and
photography, t-shirts.
One thing you didn't mention, which kind of falls into all of this, the podcast. Tell them about the podcast.
My podcast, I started it probably like 4 years ago when I was in Tampa, and I started it off my phone. Just doing audio with that, and honestly, it was just like a release for me. Like I would get on either Facebook Live and talk, and then like convert my Facebook Live into audio and upload it on Spotify. As the years went on, it grew. I started welcoming guests and like talking about more of everyday life, like depression, family, parenting, music, business, all of that. I just recently started back up. I'm on my third episode now. But it's going great. I like it. I like
What do you hope to accomplish with it, or what message are you trying? Is there a specific message you're trying to convey? Like, what is the
Well, my
podcast?
podcast is called Blues Clues Podcast, and I named it that because, like, of the things I talk about is, again, my opinion, but is things that I probably went through that maybe I could tell you my side of the story, so you won't go down that same line.
You don't have to make the same mistake.
Right. Well, again, we talk about everyday life like politics and stuff like that, racism and stuff. I just want to give another ear and another point of view to what you already are hearing, and maybe you haven't heard it, and you need to hear it from somebody else's point of view.
Got you. So there's a song that you did about a year ago. Let's see, Nights.
Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Yes.
Tell us.
Nights you went back.
Oh yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Ray, you did your research.
Yeah,
Okay.
we for real in here.
Talk to me.
So I want you to kind of tell the people, because I know what it's about,
Yeah.
but I want you from your point of view. You wrote the song, you made the song. Tell the people what that was about.
Nights is basically about depression. Fighting with my thoughts. Having long nights, no sleep and stuff like that. And just trying to get myself out of the dark place. I talk about my parents and losing a parent, and then having a parent that still doesn't see that I'm struggling with my depression. So I just, like again, I put everything I go through in my music. That's my biggest release, so I can get a peace of mind.
So that particular song, do you feel like, so like I said, that was about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still feel that way now?
I have days where I do feel like that.
Gotcha.
So when I do get in those dark places, songs like that and On My Own or Win or Peace, it uplifts me. It reminds me, yeah, I was there, or I could be there now, but I know it's light at the end of the tunnel.
Which parent? I know the answer, but which parent did you lose?
My dad.
Me too.
My dad. My Superman.
I got a little bit of him right here.
Yeah, I didn't wear him today. I normally would wear him, but I didn't wear him today.
It's crazy. Some days
Talk to him.
I'm good.
Yes.
It's like I'm Superwoman. Nothing I ever been through. Matter of fact, when I go to my 9 to 5, because I'm Jamaican, so I got 10 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go to my other job, it's like everybody honestly, just anywhere in general, they always view me as, matter of fact, to be honest with y'all, that's where I got Big Play Ray from. Mm-hmm. That's what they call me at work. I'm talking about all the guys, and these are like respectable men.
Yeah.
So that's an honor in itself. So shout out to y'all. I can't call no names, but shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to you.
But in saying that, Big Play Ray really be hurting on the inside too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And some days, man,
I feel you, bro.
I be at the desk like,
trust me, I be hiding with my kiddos, but I be trying to tell people, like, me helping others brings joy to me.
It does.
And kids always gonna bring some joy to me. So if I am down in the dumps, all I gotta do is go pick up one of my nieces or nephews and spend a couple of time.
Shout out to mine.
It's never easy when you lose a parent. Let me say that. A parent, it that losing a loved one, but losing a parent and witnessing and being the one to find them.
Oh yeah.
It hurts.
That's we're gonna go ahead and
move on past
just a little bit. We're gonna move too far past it. So if anyone was to take the time to listen to your catalog of music, a lot of it, there's a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, but there's also a lot of healing in it.
True.
So the song Enough. Let's talk about that.
Oh, I love that one. I love that one. I recorded it with Shan Deezy. Shout out to Shan Deezy. Shout out to Tech Beats for the beat. But again, I was in those dark places, and I needed a song to help lift me. And when I heard the beat, I kept singing enough, and I was like, okay, let me.
Hard.
And and I just started, basically singing to myself, rapping to myself. And that song right there, I recently was just listening to it probably like 2 weeks because I had a show and it was part of my showcase. And me and Shandeezy were talking, and I literally, while rehearsing, I broke down crying, like. And I was like, I ain't know this song really be
Hit you
hitting
like that.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, people need to hear this. People need to hear it.
You know what got me? It's this one line. I believe it was that song. You said they treated me how I felt.
Yes, they treated me exactly how
Explain
I felt.
that.
I was lost, feelings not being enough, mentally and physically. I was nobody to self. That talk with the Most High God inspired me to keep it real. Yes. So yeah, it was just basically, again, a self talk. People treated me dirty and wrong because honestly, deep down, that's how I treated myself. I didn't have no self value. I didn't know my self worth until now. Now you can't do me dirty.
See, and one of the reasons I brought that up was that's very important as an individual moving through life. People only do to you what you allow.
Come on.
People approach you. That's why oftentimes you attract your own self if you think about it.
Hello.
If you carry yourself in a certain manner, not just anyone's gonna feel confident enough to approach you.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you walking through here any kind of way, then any kind of person is gonna feel comfortable
Facts.
entering your space.
Yeah.
So that's something. It's like I'm not gonna say I've learned recently because I've always known it, but I'm walking in it.
You walking into it. You
See,
put it into play. You put it into action.
Like
Put some
I knew
action
this
behind it.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause the old folks be telling you back in the day, we just knuckleheads. We didn't want to listen until we actually go through it. So I definitely feel it. Definitely.
So with that experience of the depression, would you say the level of depression you were dealing with about a year ago is the same now, or is it just here and there?
No, it's not the same. Like when I do feel like my depression is creeping up on me, I do a couple of things that I try to make sure it stays where it needs to be. So I get in the studio. I do about 5 or 6 songs a day. I do shoot videos. I do my podcast and do open up about where I'm at because I want to say my next podcast will be revisiting the depression talk because again I'm kind of in that space right now. You wouldn't know it unless I told you about it. So, but definitely, yeah.
I think most people, I'm not going to say everyone, I think most people deal or battle depression.
Yes.
The world is at an all-time high of destruction across the board. I've never seen so many suicides of all ages.
Definitely.
I mean, seeing children commit suicide is just crazy to me. Because in my mind, it's like, what do you have to be so upset or hurt about? But they are. Like, the world is real dark right now.
Right.
And then, like, it's just so much going. It's like nothing is sacred anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You have people getting shot at church.
No soul.
You know, back in the day, even the street dudes, you know, they had rules.
Code.
Yeah.
They don't have
no
no
women,
code,
no children. Or, you know, unless you was actually in the situation, you wasn't touching no woman or no child. You definitely wasn't going to the church to hit your target.
Hello.
Or the funerals. You had a target. Yeah, the funerals. People even bullets at people doorsteps now. Like, I think I seen a recent situation where the person ops died, I think like 15, 20 years ago. They came back, dug up his grave, and took the jewelry.
Oh yeah, that's.
And for them to know that happened, it had to be on film. You know, everybody record everything now.
Everybody recording everything. So you going to jail for that.
So with this hurt and the lack of understanding that people had for you, who would you say has disappointed you the most?
Ooh, right. Now that's I would say me.
That's a safe answer. That's a good one.
Me.
But a safe one.
Me. The person in the mirror.
Okay. That's the most hurtful and hardest thing to acknowledge and accept and to get your way out of that. Because when you look back, like I know me when I look back, like I'm not mad about where I am in life right now. But when I look back at where I could have been,
hello,
had me taking care of me, it That's when that depression really hit.
I feel you. I feel you could be further if you didn't just keep reaching back and helping others that kept dragging you down.
We do that so much, and even in this business of music, you're so busy trying to bring everyone with you. And sometimes I tell like artists that I work with, like, hey, I respect it, but if I can help you get to where you deserve to be, you can then really help these other people, and not just musically.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, if you could create your own nonprofit organization and truly help others, what would that look like?
It'll have to be somewhere families with kids with autism. Okay. Teaching them the music business side, or dancing, or videographer. So any talent that I have, I would bring that to my organization.
Okay. Expression.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that. What does that look like for someone autistic?
Definitely, like you said, patience. It's gonna take patience because you have people that's high functioning and low functioning. But with working with kids on the spectrum, music is healing. Music is therapy. So I do a lot of music activities with them, and I can see where.
You know what you got to do?
What?
You need a kid song.
I do. Why you saying that? One of my first, it wasn't my very first. It was probably the second song I ever recorded solo dolo. It's called On My Own, and that's the song that all the kids from my hometown, Noonan, Georgia, know me about.
Noonan, Georgia,
Coweta County.
Let them know.
But definitely, that song is very uplifting, and when the kids sang it, it's very empowering to me because one, that was around the area where when I first started doing music, I didn't cuss. I did not cuss. I kept it PG-13 and until, I moved on up. But I think with that song, it's definitely, it could be a kid song. Push to, been standing on my own, never felt like I belong. See the tears make me strong.
Especially with the autism, or any.
Hello. Come on with that nonprofit. That'll be the song.
What's considered normal. Who came up with the video concept for the makeup video?
Me. My videographer, I told him what my vision was, and he came up with a package deal that gave me a storyline. So again, shout out to Mello, shout out to Joint Dexter, shout out to Kyle the artist, Shandeezy, Big Homie Rolex, my wife and his wife that came and shout out to Hannah that let us get her house to shoot it. But when I say the song came together, like we all recorded in a different studio. Shandeezy put everything together and mixed and mastered it. But when we shot that video, I told them what I want to do. I wanted to be like a drill sergeant type of thing, all black. I wanted Mello and Joint Dexter to wear some type of army fatigue, yelling at us and doing all this. And basically the song Make It, meaning people didn't think we were going to make it to where we at now. Because I know my past, from where I came from, my depression, all of that, people never knew that I was going to get here. They thought my depression was going to kill me. Yeah, but it didn't. So, yeah.
So, with that being said, give the people a piece of advice, a word of wisdom.
Words of wisdom for your favorite Virgo that's 5'2" and 5'2" Bleugangsta is inspiring artists, whatever it is, videographer, photography, artist, being a rapper, singer, dancer, whatever. Always believe in yourself. Stay true to yourself. Don't try to get into the mainstream business and think they're not going to try to change you. Be yourself. Be authentic. If they don't want you and you authentic and you just blue and you this is what you rap about, this is what you pushing,
you'll find your audience.
Hello. Find your audience and stay true to you and keep pushing you because ain't nobody going to push you more than you push yourself. That's it.
And although it's to the end of the road. Once again, tell them how they can find you.
Y'all can follow me on all platforms at Bleugangsta, Bleugangsta. Again, I'm your favorite Virgo that's 5'2" and 5'2". Bleugangsta, appreciate it, Big Ray.
For sure. And make sure y'all go follow the platform, The Ring Interviews, and of course myself, Big Play Ray.
Knock 'em out.